My voice is still scratchy, so you may need to refer to the description to know what I'm saying. Main point of this video, I'm going to be talking about 11 Dragon Ball Z fusions. So 2 sets of 11 anime characters. So for a total of 22 characters that I think most accurately describe my personality. Heck, my little profile picture is, I describe it as a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Sailor Moon and Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho. And while this is a anime character, which I won't spoil for, but honestly I would expect everyone should already know who this anime character is. I'm going to say it anyway, Ramada Amanamara. In other words, you mispronounced it. Like, I can't, my voice sucks. Okay? Not that it's much better when it sounds normal, but I at least prefer my normal voice to my scratchy one. I do like doing karaoke, mind you. Heck, since I'm basically saying that this anime character is me, what am I singing? What song is Lunar singing? Because I'll say this, I feel I'm terrible at singing, but I enjoy singing. I like doing karaoke. And even though my voice is still pretty much fucked up from when I got sick, like, a week and a half or some shit ago? I don't even know anymore. I still want to record videos. Even though it's probably not helping with the voice recovery issue. Plus, in general, I think this character looks pretty fucking awesome. And I think in terms of both appearance and personality, this character is a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Astolfo and Jack Hanma. But before I do my list of Dragon Ball Z fusions of, it'll be a list of 11 fusions that I think the combinations of these characters is a good way to describe me. Am I saying I really am any of these characters? No, but I am saying they're very much like me. But this is really just for comedy's sake, or at least what I think is funny, or at least interesting in me. It may fall flat on everyone else's ears, that's fine. That is entirely my fault, not yours. But I'm not apologizing for being myself. I'm just going to be the cringe, annoying, boring person I am. Hell, this is just a place for me to talk without a filter. Heck, I've never made a cent from this channel. I never will. Even if I somehow had 1 million fucking subscribers, I'm never going to monetize this channel. Though, honestly, I don't expect to ever hit like 10,000 or some random shit like that. That being said, I'm a fucking tsundere, but I do appreciate each and every one of you that stop by and listen to the channel and, have something positive to say. Beyond that, I'm just a big otaku weeb. I like anime and video games. I work in a factory a lot. I have never made enough money to even count as the lowest part of middle class, but I'm fine. I have enough money to pay rent. So, I'm grateful for everything I have in life. I feel I've led a pretty good life, and I enjoy going to the bike trail and reading lots of books and light novels. Heck, Volume 17 Overlord comes out this June. So, I enjoy Overlord, Reincarnated as a Slime, some really great animes, some really great video games. So I definitely can't complain. But, yeah, I'm not a business. I'm never going to have fucking merch or, super chats or anything like that. I've never made a cent from this, and I am never going to make a cent from any of these videos. I have well in excess of 3,000 videos, and I'm never going to make any money from this channel. And yeah, that's not the point of this channel. I'm just some crazy guy here to talk without a filter, to just be myself, even though that's as weird as I fucking am. Heck, I can promise you guys nothing. I guarantee even less. The only thing consistent about this channel is a complete and total lack of professionalism. I don't make any money from anything I do with this, and I'm literally just a crazy, lonely loser who is just talking to the internet because I like making videos and I enjoy Let's Plays. I'm not good at any of the shit, but I still enjoy doing it. You know, and then we're like 5 minutes in. I need to try to keep this short. But I have the tendency to always want to ramble about stuff, but heck, that's nothing new to the channel. I suppose I'll do my intro real quick and we'll hop into this list of 11 DBZ fusions. Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. And this is a picture of Ramadan and Mora, who I feel, in both physical appearance and personality, is a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Astolfo and Jack Hanma, which again is how I describe my personality. Heck, you could describe me as Jack Hanma in the streets and Astolfo in the sheets. Where's the other way around? Astolfo in the sheets, Jack Hanma in the streets. Which way sounds better? I don't know. And everyone's like, "You're neither of those things." Like, yeah, I know. I'm not a good fighter, and I'm definitely not cute. But hey, we have addressed that I am a fat loser otaku who was poor. Okay, I have already been completely straightforward with just being a loser and ugly and fat and not a good fighter. Okay? But if I choose to pretend that I am the best parts of Astolfo and Jack Hanma from Baki the Grappler combined as one superpowered individual who sings karaoke like you see in front of you, well then, I think there's no better way for you to understand what it is. Not this I'm going for, but how I'd rather represent myself. It's like, hey, I'm ugly as fuck, so I'd rather represent myself as this really cool, awesome looking dude. I don't know, my face is itchy. Everyone's like, stay focused. Like, sorry, my face was itchy. But yeah, it's just, yeah. But I'm going to pretend I look like this, and I'm going to pretend I'm this kick-ass, awesome person. You know, who has value as a human being and deserves love and affection and appreciation. As opposed to the reality of being a person who feels relatively useless, defective failure of a human being, and I don't remember what a hug feels like. And I'd like to say you get used to that, but you don't. So, yeah, that's sad. That's depressing. I don't remember what a hug feels like. The end. But yeah. This is Ramadan Amamura, and he is a anime character from a somewhat lesser known anime, at least here in the States. In Japan, there's like fucking musical Broadway theater productions of this anime. Like fucking Shakespeare. This anime is regarded so highly in Japan that, you know, they basically view it the same as Shakespeare. But I know a lot of people in America, it's definitely a much more niche category. But I'm just saying, I think this character is pretty fucking awesome and relatable. Also, again, I do feel that in terms of physical appearance and personality, that this is what you would get if you use a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Astolfo and Jack Hanma. But yeah, I would describe my personality. My personality is Lunar D8 as the following 11 Dragon Ball Z fusions. The first fusion, as you can see a picture in my PFP, my little profile picture for my channel, which is a random fucking picture of Sailor Moon I found off Google Images like forever ago that I don't even know where the fuck it came from. And as always, I didn't draw anything and I don't own anything. If I did, at any point if I draw anything, you will never hear me stop bragging about it. Even if like I draw something and it's terrible, you will never hear me stop bragging about the fact that I drew it. But that being said, I am an anime weeb otaku who has a great appreciation for amazing art and amazing music. And I just think this picture is so fucking kick-ass. But yeah, fusion number 1, as you can see in my profile picture, is a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Yusuke Urameshi from the anime Yu Yu Hakusho, a very good anime. Well, actually, all of these are really great animes. So let's save some time and just preface that. But yeah, fusion number 1 is Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho and Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. Now, fusion number 2, you can see the combination right here from as Ramada Amura, a really, really awesome character that I feel is very relatable. But anyway, fusion number 2 is a fusion of Astolfo and Jack Hanma from Baki the Grappler. Now, fusion number 3 is Krona Gorgon from Soul Eater and Vash from, Vash the Stampede, Trigun. And by that I mean the old 90s version. Though most animes nowadays are getting rebooted. But in general, all these characters, I mean the original version. Some anime shows got rebooted multiple times. And might even get more reboots in the future. And of course, I know my voice is still fucked up and scratchy. And I may not be enunciating correctly. So of course, check the description below to have, to actually read out these things in text. Because my voice is kind of fucked. Fusion number 4. Stein from Soul Eater, the anime, and Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. So fusion 4 is a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Stein and Nagisa. Now fusion number 5 is a fusion of Chip the Cable Guy from the movie The Cable Guy, as played by Jim Carrey, and being fused with Ernest, as played by Jim Varney. Fusion number 6 is Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z and the 2003 Guilty Gear XX Testament. Because again, a lot of anime and video games got rebooted a few times and characters get redesigned. I am using the version from the 2003 version of Testament. So a Dragon Ball Z fusion of Vegeta and the 2003 Testament from Guilty Gear XX. Fusion number 7 will be Goku from Dragon Ball Z and Tsukasa from the anime Dot Hack Sign. Fusion number 8 is Shinji Ikari from the original Evangelion and Zelos Metallium from the 1995 anime The Slayers, starring Lena Inverse. Fusion number 9 is Licht Bach Rihito from the anime Plunderer, and Takumi Nishijo from the video game and anime Chaos Head Noah. Fusion number 10 is Date from the video game AI The Somnium Files. In particular, I'm talking about the original game, not the sequel. And Mikon Sumuki from Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Island. Also, I would say each of these have a personality very similar to me on their own. So, that makes it very interesting. And finally, fusion number 11, Mega Man Volnut from Mega Man Legends, the best Mega Man game ever made. And I still want a Mega Man Legends 3. Technically, I want more in that game. Like, I want it. Like, I'm just saying I want it, and I don't want to be disappointed by it. But yeah, a fusion of Mega Man Volnut and Team 4 Star's Alucard. But yeah, if you want to have a easier to understand list of those words and names of various anime characters, read the description below. But yeah. What song am I singing, guys? But yeah, I guess I needed to give you guys that little disclaimer. One, I did not draw this. This is an actual character from an anime who I think, again, looks and acts like the fusion of Astolfo and Jack Hanma. But this character is pretty cool in their own right. And again, I wanted to be honest with you guys, I don't actually look like this person. But I'm going to pretend I do. So, other than that, I'm looking forward to finding out the twist when it comes to the ending of Overlord and Reincarnated as a Slime. Because like I said, Volume 17 Overlord comes out this June. And then that volume and the previous 2 volumes will get animated into Season 5, released in probably late 2027. And then sometime in mid-2028, we should get Volume 18, which will be the end of the Overlord series. So, yeah, Overlord with manga Einzelgon. You know? That being said, Konosuba's pretty good too. ReZero, it's okay. Tanya the Evil. But, again, Reincarnated as a Slime. Overlord, great animes. At this time, I would consider doing an improv karaoke of some song, but like I said, my voice is still fucked and it's super scratchy. But, in general, I have no fucking clue what I'm going to do when it comes to a lot of videos. A lot of times I'm just doing whatever the fuck I feel like doing that day. I'm going to make a playlist called Side Quests, where I'm going to try to go back to a bunch of games that, you know, I've put on the back burner and I've only done like 1 or 2 parts of. So I'm going to try to... but of course I'll still include extra new games in that. I still plan to do all of Higurashi visual novel. So that's going to be a lot of videos there in itself. Union Rhythm Psychosis, whenever that comes out, I plan to play that quite a bit. I'm going to make a playlist called Verrucht, where I try to resume that Clatonia idea I had. Got a little distracted, but, you know, the first song of that was First Time by Finger 11, and song 2 will be a picture of Ramadan Moro. And just like you see here, but it'll be a different picture of him. And I'll be trying to do Clatonia, the opening theme music to Overlord the anime. Third one, I'll try to do another pink-haired anime man character. But I'll be trying to sing Unravel from the Tokyo Ghoul thing. And then I'll have a picture of Illumi Zoldyck for the song Verrucht by Icebreaker, and then a picture of a certain yaoi elf archer. Everyone's like, he's not an elf, whatever. But anyway, and that'll be with another Icebreaker song, which again I can't really remember how to pronounce. I'll put a music video set to Azure Lane in the description. So, but anyway, I guess I should end the video. Thanks for stopping by. I hope all of you have all the hugs and head pats you could ever want, and all of you feel loved and cared about. Bye.